G'day, it's Jamie and welcome to Where's My Yowie. Today I'm reading a subscriber's letter that they've written to me, so we'll get into it. They write, "G'day mate, I appreciate your honesty around your story and experiences. I wanted to just encourage you a little because I had a mate who used to be a council caretaker who lived up at the Hinds Dam in a house that was right near the wall there. One night in the early 90s, he was driving back down to the Gold Coast after midnight. As he was coming down the service road from the council properties, winding down towards the road that would take him back to the Gold Coast, he was about 300 metres from the T-junction. When he came around a corner, and right in front of him, only about 10 metres, in a very light mist, there was this large creature, totally naked, hairy all over, and his headlights shone through and you could see the build of the creature. It was like a hairy, ape-like man that just lumbered across the road, lurching down very slowly, and it was directly in front of him. There was no denying it was there. It went down through the bush to his left and then crashed down through the bush. He was so in shock, he just drove down until he reached the T-junction and stopped. Still in shock, he looked to his left for traffic before he turned right towards the Gold Coast. The creature again came up through the bush about 50 metres down the road and went straight across the road and up a cliff-type hill off the road and back into the bush. Now this bloke was a close friend and a very honest, down-to-earth fellow. He wouldn't spin a yarn. He did not tell anyone for months and months until his wife Day mentioned it to me and my wife. When I questioned him about it, he didn't really want to talk too much in detail about it because he thought people would think he was mad. I know this fellow and he was a tough nut, and his wife said he was visibly shaken when he arrived back that night to her place on the Gold Coast. So I believe that he did see something right there at the Hinds Dam. I have no doubt at all. So good on you, mate, for sharing your story. There's obviously something up through that whole expansive wilderness area there. That catchment area runs right up through to Purlingbrook Falls in Springbrook, right up to Tamborine, up through those mountains of Lamington National Park. There's been multiple sightings over the years. What these things are, we don't know. Maybe they're very shy ape. Maybe there's something more paranormal because there doesn't seem to be much evidence other than people seeing them and smelling them. But whatever they are, people are witnessing something. So I just thought I'd say that to back up your suspicions. David. The end. Well, thanks, David, very much for that, for sharing that story. When you see your mate next, tell him I don't think he's mad. And that's a really awesome story. Thanks very much. So that's it from Where's My Yowie. I'll get back to you another time. Bye.